So students, today we'll be starting a chapter in science. So the name of the chapter is heat. A very interesting chapter. So in this chapter, you'll be finding many formulas and all, and if possible, there are some numericals. So I hope it will be very interesting for you. So the name of the chapter is heat. Now it's a very familiar thing which you have in your daily life, and so it might be very interesting to study this chapter. Now heat. During the summer times, you would like to wear t-shirts and clothes made of cotton, and you would like to enjoy ice creams and cold drinks. Why? Because the sensation or the feeling which you're having of hotness, it's because of that. And during the time of winter, you would like to enjoy a cup of coffee, and you would not wear t-shirts, but instead of that you would wear big jackets and woolen clothes. The reason is because of the sensation out there, the sensation of coldness. And this and heat means that thing itself. Both the sensation of hotness and coldness is known as heat. Now this sensation, it is easier for us to sense the sensation. Like if you are feeling really hot and if the sweats are coming out, we know that it's a very hot day. And if you are feeling cold and there are chilly spines on your body, that time you feel that it's cold. But if we are trying to measure it in different cases, like what exactly the scale, if you are trying to measure it in a scale, so that time that feeling would not be enough. So we need to measure it, and for that the term temperature comes. The term temperature is coming for that reason. It is the method as it's given here. The physical quantity temperature is a reliable method of finding out how cold or hot a body is. It is the measure of degree of hotness or coldness. Now it has some numerical values out there. It will be able to calculate some numerical values with the help of which we might know, yes, this thing is hot, this thing is cold. So we'll try to see how that calculation works out and what are its importance. So here we have temperature scale. Usually we require 3 temperature scale. I'll try to show you in the copy. Temperature scale are 3 types. Degree Celsius, then you have degree Fahrenheit, and you have degree Kelvin. So these are the 3 measurement units with the help of which you can calculate temperature. Now all three of it is only used to calculate the temperature, but they are used according to their needs. So the degree Celsius itself, the Fahrenheit itself, and Kelvin itself, they are used to calculate heat. Now we'll try to see what are these important. First of all, we'll try to see about Celsius. Now Celsius out here, it was given name according to one of the sign in the honor of Andreas Celsius. So Celsius scale, as it is shown in the middle out here, in the middle you see out here, it is known as the lower fixed point. So lower fixed point for Celsius is 0 degree. At that water usually freezes, and the upper fixed point, that is 100 degree, in which water boils. It is in case of degree Celsius. Now in case of Fahrenheit, as you can see, this point 32, can you see that? That is the point which is known as lower fixed point in case of Fahrenheit, and 211 in case of Fahrenheit is the upper fixed point. And for Kelvin, 273.15 is the lower fixed point, and 373.15 is the upper fixed point. So you can see the variation in the numbers for all this thing. For Kelvin, Celsius, and Fahrenheit, all the values are different. Now according to our units, according to convenience, we use this degree, we use these units. Like in case Fahrenheit, like in case of Celsius, it is usually used to, like degrees Celsius are usually used, like in weather forecast and all. This Celsius unit is used. Kelvin, they are mostly used in Kelvin are mostly used in case of your what to say, like during the time of your laboratories and all. In case of laboratories, Kelvin is used, and in case of Fahrenheit is used to measure your body temperature. So if sometimes you are there in hospital and the doctor comes with a thermometer, they will show you, they'll put the thermometer and they measure that your body temperature would be 98.6. But don't be mistaken, it's not degree Celsius, that time it's your degree Kelvin, I mean degree Fahrenheit. So that's how different scale can be used at its own time. Now we'll try to see the formula with the help of which we can interconnect this 3 units. So I'll give you a formula which shows C by 5 is equal to F minus 32 by 9. So this is a formula which connects Celsius and Fahrenheit. I hope you are understanding. With the help of this formula, Celsius and Fahrenheit can be connected. If some units might be given to you in Celsius and if you ask to convert them in Fahrenheit, you will be using this formula. So I think we can do one of the exercise out here. I'll try to show it. If a question comes, convert 98.6 degree Fahrenheit to degree Celsius. We are to convert this. Now we will be using the formula. Fahrenheit is given to you, we have to find Celsius. So what I try to do, I'll just try to keep Celsius in this side and I'll try to push the number on the other side. So by doing so, what will I get is something like this. It's equal to 5 bracket 9. Now after that, I'll open the bracket. Then what I try to do, I have the value for Fahrenheit out here, that's 98.6. so that value I put it out here. So by doing that, it will be somewhat like this. So now if I calculate it, now I want to make sure the children and all, while doing the calculation, make sure you do it very clean. There shouldn't be any mistakes out here, because in case of calculation, you should know the basic BODMAS rule. So if I try to calculate this number 5 into 98.6, the number I think I should get is 493 minus 160 divided by 9. Now if I subtract this, how much will I get? 3 divided by 9. So 3 3s are 9, 3 1 3, 3 1. So it will be somewhere 111. So again I'll try to cancel it. 3 3s are 9, 10, 11. 2 will go, 3 7s are 21. So the answer will be 37 degrees Celsius. So this is how you can do a numerical for this chapter. Now moving forward, measurement of temperature. Now even temperature, with the help of temperature can measure hotness and coldness. Now there should be an instrument to measure it. So that instrument is known as thermometer. So as you can see out here, you have various type of thermometers like mercury thermometer, and some advantages are given here. What are the advantages? Mercury thermometer is, I think, one of the oldest thermometer, where you will be having one of the substance inside it, which is a mercury. So because of that, if your body temperature is high, the it will show that mercury will rise above, and if it's not so high, and after again cooling down, mercury will come down. So here are some of the advantages and disadvantages of mercury, so you can go through it by yourself, and it's a very easy one. So one of the main disadvantage would be it's quite expensive and it gets damaged very easily, and mercury is also very poisonous. Then after that you have alcohol thermometer. Some of the advantages are it's very cheap, and its range is also quite good. As you can see, the lower freezing point is 115 degrees Celsius, which is a good advantage